Drawing a stem and leaf plot is quite easy. You decide what the stems and leaves are, you sort the data points according to their stems, and then you sort each row of leaves. Let me show you. A group of students competed to solve a puzzle as quickly as possible. Their times in minutes were these. We're going to draw a stem and leaf plot. So the first thing you have to do is decide what are the stems and what are the leaves. What you want to do is make the leaves usually be the last digit of your measurements, and everything else is the stem. Here it's quite straightforward. The stems are going to be the tens and the leaves are going to be the units. So we're going to go, draw this up. The stems go on the left and the leaves go on the right. What's the smallest stem I have? The smallest tens digit? It's 1. And the largest is going to be 4. And in fact, I don't need those. Okay, let's put them in and cross them off as we go. Let me get another colour. So, 33, stem is 3 and the leaf is 3. 21, the stem is 2 and the leaf is 1. 15, the stem is 1, the leaf is 5. Can you see what I'm doing? 35, 3, 5. Notice I'm going to start getting these in nice, neat columns. You don't need commas or anything in between because each of the leaves is really only the last digit. So you don't usually need commas, but you do want to keep them in nice, neat columns. 25, 32, 46, 24, 38, 12, 43, and finally 33. So nice, neat columns. The only problem there is that they're not sorted. For the finished stem and leaf plot, I need to have the leaves sorted in increasing order. I'll show you this one explicitly. Let's have a look. We're going to sort them, which will get us this list instead. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. This row we're going to sort 2, then 5. This one, 1, 4, 5. Can you see what I'm doing? This one, 2. If it helps, cross them off again as you go. 2, 2 3s, a 5 and an 8. Here, a 3 and then a 6. There goes my ruler. This is almost the finished stem and leaf plot. What I have to do here, to make this make sense of this data, is give a key that interprets these values. So my key says, pick any data point, doesn't matter. 3/2 means, what are these? Minutes. 32 minutes. It's as easy as that. Work out the stems and leaves, sort all the data into rows according to the stem, and then sort each row of leaves. Let me show you another example. A researcher records these masses in kilograms for 20 possums. Notice here, I haven't got 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s. This time I've got a whole lot of numbers between 0.7, I think, is the smallest, and 3 point something is the biggest. 3.2 maybe? So my stems aren't going to be tens, my stems are just going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? The whole number part. And then the leaves are going to be the decimal point, the digit after the decimal. Let's try that. So we're going to have 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put the data points in. 2.2, 1.8, 0.9, 0.7. Can you see what I'm doing? The stem is 1, the leaf is 4. 1.6, 2.1, 2.7, 1.8, 2.3. Can you see again the nice neat columns? 2.3 again, 1.5, 1.1, 2.2, 3.0, 2.5, 2.7, 3.2, 1.9 and 1.7. So what I have to do next is sort the data. Sort each of these rows. Okay? For the sake of clarity, I will draw it again. I could just rub it out, but I won't. I want to make it nice and clear for you. So let's do that again. 0, 1, 2, 3. This row is easy, 7, 9. This row is easy, 0, 2. Let's do the others. 1. What's next? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next row, 1 and 2 twos, 2 threes, 5, and then the last 2 sevens. There's my stem and leaf plot, but I need a key to interpret those numbers. So the key says, pick any data point. Let's go 1 straight 4 just for fun. 1 line 4 means 1.4 kilograms. You see, without this key, I might think that's 14 minutes or 23 miles. I need a key to tell me what these numbers mean. And there's my stem and leaf plot. The thing is, this stem and leaf plot actually only tells me a little bit of information. It tells me the data looks like that, but perhaps there's some more interesting information in here that I can't see right now, because at the moment, all I've got is 2 short rows and 2 long rows. So sometimes what we do is we split up each of these rows. We split up each stem into 2 halves. And we're going to do it like this. What we're going to do, our new key, I'm going to move the key up here so you can see it. And I'm going to go, I want to go 1, 4 is 1.4 kilograms. And then I'm going to go 1 star and an 8 is 1.8 kilograms. And what I'm going to do, I'm just looking for another colour, I'm going to put 1.0 up to 1.4 into here. And I'm going to put 1.5 up to 1.9, I can't write 1.9 today, up to 1.9 into here. So this group will be my smaller half and this group will be my larger half of the 1 point somethings. I think I can probably do it in place. Let's try. Alright, put those numbers away. Those away. So the 0 is going to be a 0 star row because they're all bigger. The 1 row is going to become, how am I going to do this? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 1 and the 4 are going to go in the 1. And the 1 star is going to get the rest, which is the 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. So I've split up my original 1 row into 2. Do the same for the next one. I've got, okay, 2 and 2 star, and the 2 row gets 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. It's going to be a little bit smaller. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And the 2 star row gets 5, 7, 7. And then the 3 can stay, and it won't be a star, it's actually the first half. And then my key, my new key, is this bit up here. This is now my new key. It has 2 parts because I need to explain what the star means. It's split it up into 2 bits. And you can now see, instead of having 2 short rows and 2 long rows, instead I've got a much more interesting shape of the data in the graph.